Let me begin by saying this: the greatest investment you'll ever make is in yourself. You see, life isn't a race against your neighbor, your colleague, or even the world. It's a race against your own potential. And the moment you understand that, you unlock the power to achieve greatness. Now, I know it's easy to get caught up in the comparison game. We scroll through our phones, we watch what others have, and we start measuring our lives by someone else's ruler. But hear me clearly: your life is yours to build, not theirs to define. When you focus on yourself, you stop chasing someone else's success and start chasing your own growth. That's where the magic happens. When you wake up every morning, the only person you need to outperform is the person staring back at you in the mirror. The idea of being your own competition might sound simple, but it's a concept that requires intention, discipline, and a deep understanding of what truly matters. Too often we get caught in the cycle of comparison, measuring our lives against the achievements, possessions, or success of others. We chase after someone else's version of greatness, forgetting that real progress comes from within. Focusing on being your own competition is not just about self-improvement. It's about building a life that aligns with your values, your goals, and your unique potential. The truth is, comparison is a thief. It steals your joy, your energy, and your focus. When you constantly measure yourself against others, you're playing a losing game. There will always be someone who seems to have more, achieve faster, or appear happier. But what you don't see is their journey, their struggles, and the sacrifices they've made. Every person is walking their own path, fighting battles you know nothing about. That's why the only meaningful competition you'll ever have is with yourself, because that's the only journey you truly understand. Being your own competition means setting your sights on becoming better today than you were yesterday. It's about identifying your weaknesses, celebrating your strengths, and taking deliberate steps to grow. Growth isn't always glamorous. It's the result of small, consistent actions taken every single day. It's choosing to push yourself a little harder when it's easier to give up. It's committing to learning something new, even when it feels uncomfortable. Progress happens in those quiet moments when no one is watching, and it's the accumulation of those moments that shapes who you become. One of the keys to being your own competition is self-awareness. You can't compete with yourself if you don't know who you are or where you stand. Take the time to evaluate your life honestly. What are your strengths? What are your areas for improvement? What habits are holding you back, and what habits can propel you forward? This kind of self-reflection isn't about judgment or criticism. It's about understanding yourself fully so you can chart a course toward growth. Another crucial element is setting meaningful goals. When you focus on competing with yourself, your goals should reflect your values and priorities. Forget about what others are doing or achieving. This is about what success means to you. Define your own standards and use them to measure your progress. Whether it's improving your health, mastering a skill, or building a career you're proud of, your goals should be personal, challenging, and inspiring. And once you've set them, don't stop at simply dreaming. Commit to the work required to make them a reality. Competing with yourself also requires resilience. You're not going to win every day. There will be times when you fall short, lose focus, or make mistakes. That's part of the process. What matters is how you respond to those setbacks. When you're your own competition, failure isn't the end, it's feedback. It's an opportunity to learn, adjust, and come back stronger. Instead of being discouraged by what went wrong, focus on what you can do differently next time. Resilience is about staying in the game no matter how many times you stumble. Discipline is the engine that drives this entire process. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline keeps you moving forward. It's showing up for yourself every day even when you don't feel like it. It's putting in the effort even when no one is there to applaud you. Discipline is what transforms dreams into achievements, and it's what allows you to outgrow your previous self. Being your own competition is about taking ownership of your life. It's about recognizing that your potential is limitless, but it's up to you to unlock it. When you focus on your growth, your progress, and your journey, you stop worrying about what others are doing. You realize that success isn't about being better than someone else. It's about being better than you used to be. The only person you need to beat is the one you were yesterday. Keep that in mind, and you'll always stay on the path of growth and greatness. Discipline is the cornerstone of every success story, the silent force that transforms dreams into achievements. It's not glamorous or loud, but it's unshakable. When motivation fades, discipline steps in. It doesn't rely on how you feel in the moment. It relies on the commitment you've made to yourself and the work that needs to be done. While others may depend on fleeting bursts of inspiration, those who understand the power of discipline know that consistency always wins. Success isn't about the grand gestures, it's about the daily choices that align with your goals, even when those choices feel mundane or difficult. Harnessing the power of discipline begins with understanding its true purpose. Discipline isn't about restriction or punishment, it's about freedom. When you master discipline, you free yourself from the distractions, excuses, and habits that hold you back. You take control of your life, your time, and your energy. It's about creating structure that allows you to focus on what truly matters instead of being swept away by the chaos of the world around you. Discipline helps you prioritize long-term rewards over short-term temptations, and that's where real growth begins. The key to building discipline is consistency. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to show up. Every time you make a choice that aligns with your goals, you're strengthening the muscle of discipline. It's like training at the gym. Each rep, no matter how small, adds up over time. The more you practice discipline, the easier it becomes. What starts as effort eventually becomes habit, and those habits are what shape your life. Success isn't built in a day, but it is built daily, and discipline is what keeps you on track. Discipline also requires self-awareness. It's not enough to set a goal, you need to understand why that goal matters to you. Without a clear sense of purpose, discipline feels like a chore. But when you're deeply connected to your why, discipline becomes a tool to achieve something meaningful. It's easier to stay committed to waking up early, putting in the work, or saying no to distractions when you're focused on the bigger picture. Your purpose fuels your discipline, and your discipline moves you closer to your purpose. One of the hardest parts of discipline is learning to push through resistance. There will be moments when you don't feel like doing what needs to be done. Moments when your mind whispers, just skip it today, or you deserve a break. This is when discipline truly matters. It's not about how you feel, it's about following through on the promises you've made to yourself. Each time you push past that resistance, you build confidence in your ability to keep going. And as your confidence grows, so does your capacity to handle challenges. Discipline doesn't just help you achieve your goals, it transforms who you are. It teaches you resilience, patience, and self-respect. It shows you that you are capable of more than you thought possible. And when you harness the power of discipline, you stop relying on external forces to drive you forward. You become the force. You create your own momentum. You take ownership of your journey. Discipline isn't easy, but it's worth it because it's the foundation on which everything else is built. Staying grounded in your vision is one of the most important things you can do to achieve your goals and live a life of purpose. In a world full of distractions, opinions, and competing priorities, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. But your vision, the dream that burns deep within you, is not something to take lightly. It's the compass that guides your actions, the light that leads you through uncertainty, and the foundation that keeps you steady when challenges arise. Staying grounded in that vision means staying focused, intentional, and unwavering in the pursuit of what you know is meant for you. The first step to staying grounded in your vision is clarity. Without a clear understanding of what you want and why you want it, it's easy to get pulled in 100 different directions. Your vision must be deeply personal, rooted in your values and aspirations. It's not about what others expect of you or what society deems successful, it's about what aligns with your soul. When you're clear about your vision, it becomes easier to filter out the noise and focus on what truly matters. Clarity gives you direction, and with direction you can stay grounded no matter how chaotic life becomes. Distractions are one of the biggest threats to your vision. Everywhere you look, there's something vying for your attention: social media, endless to-do lists, and even well-meaning advice from others. But distractions only have power over you if you let them. When you stay grounded in your vision, you learn to say no to the things that don't serve your purpose. You set boundaries to protect your time, your energy, and your focus. Staying grounded means staying disciplined, reminding yourself of your priorities, and refusing to let anything derail your progress. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable, but they don't have to shake your commitment to your vision. When you're grounded, you understand that obstacles are a part of the journey. You don't let failure define you or discourage you. Instead, you use it as an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. Staying grounded in your vision means staying resilient, adapting when necessary, and trusting that every step, whether forward or backward, is part of the process. It's about maintaining faith in yourself and the path you've chosen, even when the results aren't immediate. A grounded vision requires consistency. It's not enough to dream big, you have to back that dream with action. Staying grounded means showing up every day, doing the work and making progress, even if it feels small. It's about keeping your vision alive in your heart and your mind, reminding yourself why you started and where you're headed. This consistency builds momentum, and over time that momentum turns your vision into reality. Staying grounded in your vision is about staying true to yourself. It's about honoring your purpose and refusing to let the world sway you from what you know is right for you. When you stay connected to your vision, you create a life of meaning, fulfillment, and authenticity. It becomes not just a goal, but a way of living. Your vision is your anchor, and when you stay grounded in it, there's nothing you can't achieve.